Frank, tell me where do you think this ball should be when we're on a downhill lie, okay? And we got a lot of sand built up behind the ball. Do I want the ball more forward, or do I want the ball more back?
You want it a little back.
A little back?
Yeah.
What do you think? If I'm on a downhill lie, am I going to have the ball back?
Yes, because if you have it forward, you're going to hit it. You'll have a tendency to top.
Okay.
Because you'll be hitting it away.
Right. If the ball's too forward, you might. Okay. What about if we're level, like Tom discussed, right? Is it going to make really a huge difference where we put it?
Level?
Yeah. If we're level to the ground. Let's assume that this would be a continuum. I might get it a little bit back in my stance. You could play it up a little bit, but if you put it back, you're just going to have to get more sand. Okay? So, again, not a lot is changing, but you almost want to hit your down path or the club angle of approach, the path that the club is traveling. You want it to parallel the terrain. Okay, just like you would if you were level, you want to skim it like this. You also want to try to skim it along this path. Okay, you don't really want to come in deep here. You don't want to hit the ball up front and then try to hit it here. You really just, everything is pretty much the same if your body is parallel to the ground or to the sand. Okay, some guys might put it back, and some players put it up. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. You gotta try a few out. I'll put it just a little bit back, but if you can see, most of my weight is on my left foot, and I'm really just gonna try to, again, make the same swing except parallel to that ground. Now, I've been on some bunkers where it's like this, and it's really tough, but when it's the steeper it is, it's probably gonna have to be a bigger swing and maybe a little bit deeper. Okay, but so for this particular shot, let's see if I can pull one off here. All right, but I'm going to kind of just, again, my shoulders and my waist are parallel to the slope of the sand. Most of my weight's going to be on my left side, so I stay through there. Let's see if I can get one down here. It came out really low, didn't it?
Yeah.
But I accomplished what my goal was. I hit parallel. I didn't really hit deep, trying to, because most amateurs might think, man, I got to get really behind it. And what happens, Frank, if you put the ball up here as an amateur? I said, well, I'm gonna get really deep. What's gonna happen?
Pop the ball, big steam trap.
Or
It's going to go about 5 inches.
a chunk. All right. So let's go over some of the points again when we're like on a downhill lie. Number one, what would you be thinking, Tom, as you approach the shot?
I'd be thinking I'd want to get my shoulders and my hips aligned with the slope
Correct.
Of the sand.
Excellent.
I'd want my swing to come down with the slope so I don't
Okay.
catch too much sand.
Okay. Great.
Club face open.
Face open. Okay.
It's a principle.
Yep.
It's a level shot.
Yep. Now, in this particular shot, you can get crazy and want to, mine came out low, so the ball's going to come out lower because our path is parallel to the ground.